So hey guys, what's up? I just thought I'd do another little quick sort of fragrance impressions review because I got a new fragrance the other day, yesterday I think, and this is it, Obsession for Men by Calvin Klein. Now I've smelled this one before, and these are really easy to smell if you never smelled them before, and because they sell them in the mall, like at Macy's. They sell them in just about every department store. You can get them online. You can get them in the department store, but you can definitely smell this one like at the fragrance counters. So it's pretty good for that. Like a lot of fragrances I've gotten over the years, they don't sell them anywhere, so I have to sort of buy them blind. But this one I think I really like. Like I've smelled it when I smelled it before the first time I smelled it, just because I've read about it or something. It's a scent from the 80s, so it's sort of a little bit of an older school fragrance. And when I smelled it, it smelled nice compared to modern scents, which I don't really like, the aquas and pure citrus type of scents. Not so much. I like deeper, richer, warmer, musky scents a lot. And when I smelled this, it smelled good, but it didn't really smell quite as good as like some other scents. Like I really like Kuros, and I was wearing that, and this one didn't really smell as musky or as complex as something like that. But lately, after I've gotten a bunch of scents, I just kind of want to sort of pare down to scents that I really like and that I would buy again, and just kind of universal scents, kind of easygoing scents, things like that. And this one is definitely kind of one of those, um, I think. And so I really love the shape of the bottle, the presentation stuff. I actually really love the color of the juice. It's this really light, um, almost brownish, but really light, almost beige type of juice. Kind of goes along with the box a little bit. It's like a off-white. That's kind of alluding to the scent. Like this is sort of a beige kind of smelling scent, and it kind of alludes to me its perfuminess in a way, because it's a really sort of light ambery. But it's Obsession for Men. This is the 4 ounce, or the 4 ounce, 125 milliliters, and I got this for like 20 something dollars online, so it's a really good deal too. But so let's just go into my little impressions. Now it just smells like a really good scent. I smell like some sort of citrusiness on top, and I smell like it's just a rich, very very smooth, very soft, sort of ambery scent. And I really love the smell of amber, so I'm just gonna spray a bit on. And yeah, it just smells really good. Well, the other day I went to get my eyes checked at the mall, and I like this one because I have the other scents from the 80s. I've tried like a lot of them, different scents I really like, and then this one keeps on popping in my head like something I should get for like my next fragrance. And so when I went to the mall, I went out to smell this one out again, and because I thought it wasn't quite as good as like what I thought previously when I smelled it before. But so I went to the mall and smelled it and just dabbed a little on my cheeks like this and just walked around, and it smelled really good. And I was like, yes, I'm definitely gonna get this one. So this is one of those scents that I think, at this point anyways, I think like, yeah, I could definitely wear this a lot. It's pretty universal in terms of how you can wear it. It just smells really good, and it's something I think I could just keep on wearing and for a long time with a couple other ones I got. But what I get with this, it's sort of you do get sort of you get like a citrus up front. It's like you get this tangy, fresh quality, and it's kind of breezing right off the top of this rich, ambery, warm scent underneath. Very smooth, silky, satiny type of, but thick, a bit perfumey type of scent. And I quite like the perfuminess because I like older school scents and really classy scents like this. It gives it a really nice, clean, rich, warm, soft sort of classiness to it. There is a bit of sweetness in here too. It's like an enticing sort of sweetness. It's definitely something, yeah, it's quite enticing, I think. It's not really raunchy. I mean, it's not raunchy at all, really. Or at all, it's not raunchy at all. It's kind of, I think like the musk in this must be the warmth, but there's no raunchy musk. It's a warm, maybe a little bit like seductive type of musk. I'm not sure what type of musk it is, but I know there's a lot of different varieties of musk that they manufacture, and they can go in just from warmth to coziness to more raunchy things. But this one is just a cozy, kind of enticing, warm musk. There's definitely that perfuminess in this fragrance, and it just it turns into a nice, soft amber, is what I get, and there's probably a little bit of spiciness. Like I wore this one time in warmer weather when I first tried it out a few times, and I thought I could definitely smell some cinnamon coming in when it was warmer, but just in normal environments, it just smells kind of perfumey, sort of almost seductive in a way, type of ambery scent with this crisp sort of tangy citrus in there blended in. So some other scents. Well, anyways, what Calvin Klein's website says about the ingredients in this, it says top notes is mandarin and bergamot. Mid notes is lavender, myrrh, sage, and spices. And the end notes are amber, musk, sandalwood, vetiver, and patchouli. I don't really get, in terms of the ingredients I smell the most, I'd say the citrus. It says mandarin and bergamot. It's just a crisp citrusy. It gives it sort of an airy, coolish scent to this warm, ambery fragrance. And I think also I smell like a lot of lavender. Lavender has that fresh sort of floral, like clean clothes type of scent. Almost powdery, but this is going towards powdery, but it's not quite reaching that point. But it almost has a little bit of that, like a lavender sort of baby powderish scent in this. And it lists myrrh, sage, and spices. It's probably myrrh. Myrrh does have sort of a sweet, incensey smell. I have some myrrh incense. It has sort of a sweetness to it. Sage and spices, maybe that gives like a greenish aspect, along with the citrus. And then amber, I definitely smell. Musk, sandalwood, maybe there is sort of a spicy kind of woodiness in there. And then vetiver and patchouli. I guess it probably is going along with the woody sort of spiciness. But it's just I think it's just a really good scent. In terms of like where I think this fits in for wearing it, I think it's definitely something that you could wear like a nice sort of dress shirt with this, like a nice nice button-up dress shirt with some nice slacks. Wear like a blazer or something like that with this. Not quite. I don't think it's like a very formal scent. It's more a casual scent, like a dressy casual scent. So not like something business-like, like with a suit and a tie or a tuxedo or any of that type of thing. It's kind of more a bit of a playful, kind of perfumey, a little bit enticing, almost seductive type of scent, I would say. And you could also, wear like a button-up shirt or something like that, and just be casual with it, or I think like definitely something for like a date type of thing, or just wearing it any time. I mean, when you wear the scents, you kind of figure out, do you wear it in all different types of environments or whatever, or do whatever you want, and then you kind of figure out where it fits best, where the use works best for it. Some other scents that I want to mention that were kind of similar to this. Like these are some of the scents that I have. I have some more, but these are kind of the ones I have up here right now. And it's kind of going towards ones I like more, towards the ones that I kind of like, but I probably wouldn't buy them again necessarily. But since I'm thinking is similar to this, is Hugo Boss #1, which is another favorite scent of mine. And this one, Zeno Davidoff, which is, I like the scent, but it's not exactly something I perpetually wear all the time. But so I want to see if there's sort of a similarity to this. This obsession does have a bit of a, like the muskiness. It almost kind of has like a warmth compared with Jovan Musk for Men, but that's more raunchy sort of musk. This scent definitely smells better than Jovan Musk for Men, but it has that warmth if you've ever smelled that scent. So here's Hugo Boss #1. This scent I really love because it's quite versatile. This is more something. This is like a daytime type of fragrance for me, and it's something that can definitely be worn to work. Like if you work in an office or something like that. It has a strong patchouli. This one's definitely a lot more spicy than Obsession. Has a lot more patchouli and sort of woodiness, but it's kind of in a way in the same genre. Comparing the two, this is the one that smells intensely patchouli, but it has a smoothness to it. It's a really smooth scent, and it has patchouli and some woodiness, and it's kind of a thick scent too, but just smells really good. Smelling like Obsession. Obsession smells much more pleasant, a lot more sweeter, more enticing. So that's why I think Obsession is more for a casual thing, or even something like with a date or something like that. And then here's Zeno Davidoff. Zeno Davidoff is a sweet smelling scent. So Zeno Davidoff is definitely very sweet. This one is very sweet. This one also has a fair bit of patchouli in it. It's a little bit spicy, and it kind of smells a bit stronger than the Obsession, but this one's kind of like a vanilla sort of cigar or something like that for me. Like if you smell it and go into a cigar shop, and it's got quite a bit of sweetness in this, and it's quite a bit enticing. It has that sexy quality to it too. This one is much more an elegant sort of scent with that enticing sweetness. This smells really pleasant, and that's kind of why I like this scent. And so I think it's just a great scent. So that's my impression on Calvin Klein's Obsession for Men. So see you next time.